So hi, my name is Yasmine. I run an agency called VSStory, and we have visionary couples get more visibility. I'm half Egyptian, half Singaporean, and I've lived around the world. And now I'm getting to a point where I realize that money is important. Because initially in my 20s, I didn't think about it as money is important. Now I realize, wow, like money is important if I want to have life that I want to have, um, and support the family that I want to support as well. So my first goal is I want to put aside 2% of my salary for investment to increase it from what I have currently. And second goal is to also become better at investing and build a portfolio. So right now I've bought in two blue chip companies, but I have no idea about like what else to do. So the whole point of this program for me would be to really understand like what are my options, how can I invest correctly, and how can I make sure that I'm investing based on my risk appetite and not something that maybe is a bit too much risky for where I'm at right now. So I have in my family a history of cancer. So for me, the biggest thing is that if I do get sick, like first of all, will I be able to take care of myself and pay for the bills? And second thing is also is about like, can I make sure that when I do retire, if I, hopefully I get to an old age, I can live a comfortable lifestyle. Because of having that experience, like I lost my dad when I was 21. My auntie right now has cancer, so I have it really close to me and I can see the impact that it has. And the biggest stress in all that is money. And if I can get to a stage that if it ever happens to me, that I feel very secure that actually, because I've been savvy with money, then I don't have any of those problems to worry about. So I think Set Up Together is very, very inspiring and very empowering. Because I think a lot of women struggle with stuff like this and we don't know where to listen to or where to talk to. And I hope by having this series and hopefully you kind of see that actually you're not alone. And that's really powerful that you realize that the first step is like you're not alone. And second thing that you have the power to change your destiny, whatever that may be for you. And it all starts with getting awareness. And I think that what the New Savvy is doing is really, really powerful because that's exactly like it's becoming this source of information that helps women realize that there's so many other women who have big dreams that they want to go after, and like it all starts from becoming aware and becoming aware about how you feel about money.
So I'm Dawn. I'm an account manager, project management by day. On weekday evenings and weekends, I am budget big. So I write mainly about personal finance, which generally covers everything from savings, insurance, investments, and it's all on www.sgbudgetbig.com. I think generally because I grew up in the or low middle income family, so money was always tight for us. Like we were brought up knowing that we couldn't have everything that we wanted. So one big thing was that when I was in JC, my parents actually told me that they didn't have money to send me to university. So that was the biggest problem for me back then because I was like, wow, I'm only like 17, 18, how am I going to find 24,000 and above to go to university? And taking a loan was just not an option because of complexities on my family side. So well, that was the biggest thing I faced, and to be honest, I thought I wouldn't be able to do it. I actually went around asking for help from quite a few people and relatives, but I just couldn't fund it. But of course, in the end, we all know I managed to get there lah. Yeah, so I think that was the biggest one that I managed to overcome. I made it in the end to university because of a scholarship that came in right at the very last minute. So that was not of my own. I mean, technically, that's not of my own financial effort, so the rewards are not as fulfilling. But when I was in university, I really wanted to go on an overseas exchange program because for my course, there were some really good professors. Basically, the textbook that we used, the professors were based in the US. So I wanted to go to that university and learn from them, but the cost would be immense, right? And all the seniors always tell you, go on exchange, it's going to be a life-changing experience. But when I calculated and asked previous seniors who went there, I needed on estimate 5 digits to be able to make it there. So what I did was I actually work 9 tuition jobs while living in hostel. So I was traveling out all the time for tuition. I still had classes, and I was still very much involved in hall activities because I wanted to secure a slot for the next semester, right? And on top of that, I was also in my school CCA. So juggling all of that, and really just just hustling all towards that goal of doing it. And then in the end, I managed to earn and save up enough to just be able to make it there and live very minimally. Yeah, so I think that was the biggest one because it really showed me, like, I thought I wouldn't be able to save up that much money, but it showed me that I could actually earn and save up as much as I needed as long as I'm willing to work hard towards it.